This video is the week 25-26 of our luxury bungalow build. So 2 weeks ago, it was our last video of the progress of our luxury bungalow build. And this is week 25-26. As you can see, the windows are already welded into the piles of our own made hollow blocks. I have to emphasize own made because someone commented that after all the strong structure columns and beams, why am I just putting in hollow blocks? He didn't know that we are making our own hollow blocks, 24 pieces to one sack. Not like the ones that I featured in my video, which is the commercial hollow blocks, is 80 blocks in one sack. And now you can imagine that the big difference. And we have videos that even old B was standing on the hollow blocks, it won't break. Now, to carry on with our tradition of being strong, we welded in the steel casement windows. So you can see it's all precisely measured. That's all going to be the same and welded in to the dowels that's coming from the horizontal lines of rebars up and down from the hollow blocks. So there are 5 windows on this garage storeroom. The first here is the garage, and then the second part, so 2 windows down, is the storeroom. And you can see that everything is very strong. We got the steel decking already laid out on the top, but we can't pour it yet because we will put in all the provisions for the electrics and the plumbing on top, so there is no more second, oh, we have to chip it out, because we forgot about this. We have designed the electrics to be incorporated, preparation for its going through on the second floor, which is the bedrooms and a bathroom there on the top of the luxury bungalow. Now I'll go around here on the side because I want to show you how we put up things. And also, like the 5th window is over here. So you can see there that we welded it on to the blocks, and at the same time we will be welding on this metal door here. This is gonna be stairs going through the storeroom. So look at there, Marciano's welding it, and this is the metal door that we will be putting one here, one in the middle between the storeroom and the garage, and then one on the end. So it's still following our tradition of everything should be built once, built strong. And you can see even the lintels on top of it has been welded together to the column. And here on the back, that's Jonathan, that's Jarell on the other wall, and that's Jing Jing taking out the forms. This is where we're working on. We'll be putting a small retaining wall all around after all the beams and the big beam, which is the 1 meter beam on the bottom, as foundation of the house. Not just foundations, as you can see, I'm using this submersible pump to take out the water, because like after we have built all this, then comes all the rain water is like stagnating underneath the column holes. But I know it's not affecting the columns because we already poured it days before the rain has come. So you can see how solid is our beams. This is just under the house, and the reason why we are now trying to take out the last column of beams, forms, and all this, because we will start doing the filling. So it will be 2 to 3 inches, and then we'll do the tampering. So as we grow up filling the bottom of the house, tampering will be done. So you can see in the middle, we're putting all the tie beams of each column, and we have one last form to make, and then we will be done on the bottom of this house. And here is like the balcony part of the front of the house. That will be done on later date. We will be concentrating on strengthening the main house. Although you can see we got beams connecting underneath and on top of the balcony here on the front of the house. We also have a ready hole for the septic tank. There will be 2 septic tanks for this house. One here, which will be connecting one outdoor toilet, and inside here of the toilet here on the front, on the lounge bedroom, and then there's one on the bedroom itself. So that will be another septic tank on the back of the house. But this is where we are at stage for the moment. There you can see that we are on our last line of the 1 meter beam, the foundation of the house. And there Jingjing is taking out the forms of our pour last week. So this line right in the end corner of the house will be the last one that we're gonna do, and we will be pouring that this week. Then we will be starting the short retaining wall. It will be 900 shorter than the retaining wall in the middle. And so this house is really strong. You can see there is no rebars been out doing on the cheap. It is done properly. It's been strengthening to make sure that it's up beyond the standard. So there's just that extra effort that we put in, so there will be no problems with regards to the strength, especially on the foundation of the house. There. We'll soon be doing sifted sand, but we will be reusing the one from the sand to make some spacers. The one that you can see here, right here, 3-inch spacers in between the, you can see where we use it. If you look at the forms, so we stop there on that column, and this is the last bit of foundation 1 meter beam that we're gonna do this week, and we will be done. So inside here, the owner requested for balconies, so I have 2 columns been dug up. See, you can see that it's been filled up with water because it rains at night. I have a submersible pump that can slowly pump it up while the others are still working on their tasks. And here, gotta be careful because you know nails a lot. There's the division. This is the garage area. There'll be another metal door here that will be made. A column will be made, a lintel will be made, all welded together. So it's all connected. Nowhere there's houses going anywhere during earthquake or any typhoons. No way. And all the electric board and the plumbing board will be on this wall. So I got a smoothing grinder to smooth it all up, and then we'll put the board for the plumbing and the board for the electric. At this moment I'm waiting for the design of, you know, the old B, because he's the one who done all our houses here in the Philippines. Even our main house for the electrics, I know it's safe. Got earth and three-way system lighting, and making sure all the plugs are using the right amount of electric cable ampere wise. So this is our week 25 to 26 on our luxury bungalow build. This is the last part. It'll be done when you're in video next. It'll be start filling and tampering the fill. I just want to show you the kind of beam that we're looking. Look at that. They just Jing is just taking out the form of our beam from the other week, and also this other stuff that we have already poured. It will be taken off. It's already been a week on, but you can see. And this one was last week. The one in the front. There is no cracks. It's all smooth and strong. It's all well vibrated. Vibrator is the key to a very strong pour. We make sure the aggregates and the mix and the muck will be all vibrated in to give the strength to your form and beams. You know, to the one that you're pouring, especially on our retaining wall. You can see there is no holes. It's all smoothing out, aside for the minor unevenness, but that's just can be grinded off, but nothing serious. No cracks, no this holes, all strongly built. So week 25-26 are our luxury bungalow build.